And so Vertigo is upon us, and well, Team Mythic are certainly on the back foot. M80 are on their ace pickup, so we'll see if Mythic can deal any damage. I just want to see some moments out of Cooper here on this map, but specifically here, Cole. We'll see if we can get it. I'm fine with Cole extra McHenry. You didn't already know.
Yeah.
Just making sure. Just making sure.
Keeping everyone up to date. But yeah, I'm with you. If he can start to maybe level up his performance here, that'd be something quite welcomed. But gonna have an opportunity on this second match already with this A-side setup and blasted out the server is Flam.
There we go, and Swisher and Mobs are gonna skewer the whole defense. Freakazoid up top, he's just up next. And Cooper, yeah, I said he had to have a big game. How about you have this big moment facing a 1v5? I'd be surprised if he makes it out of here a lot. Might get a couple kills, or maybe not. Dual Beretta is being used against him. And Malbs will give some service towards the end of it as an immediate attack pause is out from M80.
There was a really good flash there from Manx that was tossed in just as the game plan for Mythic was to retake that control with a flash of their own. And so I thought that was maybe going to work out. I thought that even despite Flam getting destroyed and the dualies instantly getting dropped, that maybe they'd be able to pull things back. But the flash from Manx just destroyed that entire defense. Made it easy for them to crack on through with the headshots there. And as we've said here all day today, Swisher continuing to play absolutely incredibly.
I mean, this team is honestly just such a glory to watch in the firepower that they bring, and honestly, just some great tactics there in the pistol, grouping up together, just overwhelming each defender one by one. That's perfection. I think I'm gonna go for a force buy though. We have some upgraded pistols, a decent chunk of utility, and it looks like a challenge here on ramp from all the pistols, but Manx is just too fast for Freakazoid, and this plan has quickly gone out the window.
Yeah, taking an early victory there is Manx, but he is going to get some utility out. Blacksmith, oh no, it blinded up. Hate not being able to perfectly coordinate that aggression. Bit awkward there, and that's going to make Manx's job even easier as he finds follow-up success here on this A-side aggression.
And now Cooper, goes down to 20. And the rest should just fall into place for Manx. Truck Lover eats a dink immediately. And we could see a flawless opening 2 rounds from M80. As Mythic are once again getting ran down. Okay, I mean, hey, Truck Lover's been the one shining light. Honestly, by far and away the best in-game name in all of North America here.
Yes, yeah, really delivering in that sense there. Truck Lover 86.
Do we have any others like here in North America that we'd like to give praise to? Truck Lover 86 is certainly one of the names of all time, but we also have like Boo. I'm not sure if it's good to say on broadcast anymore, but people used to say it back in the day.
Used to have him, yeah. You
Used to.
went back to Boo, or I guess to Boo.
Seems that.
Hold the B.
Yeah, hold.
But yeah,
We can say it like that. What other great in-game names have NA players had? I'm going through everything that was in that's in ECL this season.
nothing too crazy, I feel. A bunch of standard names, you know.
We're not that crazy.
Speaking
We're
of,
not
I'm a little bit sad that
not,
Truck Lover did get a kill that last round. I was thinking about
Yeah.
the most like dominant starts I've ever seen in Counter-Strike. I think it has to be the land that Hate was at back in the day, a couple of years ago, in Oklahoma, where Halo, a bunch of Halo players signed up for a LAN that they just, I guess, wanted to go to. This LAN had to have like $50 entry fees. It was a little bit expensive, right? And all these Halo players signed up, never playing a day of Counter-Strike in their life. And thought maybe they could do some damage, I imagine. And
yeah, this Counter-Strike thing's easy, right?
Played up against like Hate's LAN team, which was playing with like a mixed stack of players. And I don't think they got a single kill.
That whole, like, the whole
series. If you remember, like,
series?
I don't think they killed anyone, and I think they ended up like eventually standing still so that they could kill at least a couple people. But like, there was just no frags. It was the most wild thing I think I've ever had to cast.
I mean, that thing was that tournament was so long ago. That was like what? We're talking like 2 years now. And that day was a blur. There's so many best of ones that how could I remember them all? But you know what? I was there and I believe it happened.
They played three best of ones. They had 5 that you could have played that day, and they ended up not playing the last 2 because they weren't getting rounds. They were not having fun. And
I think that's rule number 1 at Counter-Strike is have fun while you play. All right, gun round though. Story time over. Close the book. Glasses off. We're playing Counter-Strike here. Mobs on entry duty, and Truck Lover has finally been sat down. Definitely been the one shining hope here for Mythic. Well, he's gone. Who else is gonna step up?
It's gonna be a fun fight to look at. Just consistently battling things out. Over towards that B side. Mal's getting very aggressive here, but there's no actual player up side hole. Swisher,
Wow.
what on earth are you doing here? And they've got a mully for sandbags as well. Hey, I'm gonna have to extinguish. He's gonna get blasted by Mouse as well.
Knocked out. A haymaker thrown by M80 early on, and Mythic are gearing up for yet another save. This team is looking so good right now. They're just everywhere. And gets to push even more aggressively to take down Freakazoid. And Flom's chances of saving here, it's possible that they just pass him by, but they're clearing so many parts of the map out right now that eventually someone's going to come across him, and it's actually might be Mobs coming up the ladder through middle. Right now, I don't think Flom's going to be surviving this. So, check. Yep, he's gone. Rex got him. No gun save. Team Mythic are taking a beating very early.
Blasted right now there. I can't believe Swisher's able to get that far up side hole. I'm sure that Cooper couldn't believe it either when he peeks with the op. That has to be the worst feeling as well. We talked about him not really getting that op too much over on overpass. The first time he has it here, he kind of gets surprised by very aggressive lurk and Swisher. And so immediately you don't get anything out of it, which has to be a bit frustrating.
Oof.
And that's the one rifle down there for you.
Yeah.
Swings for the fences, and if he's just gonna post up on that angle.
Just no problem there. Next up, oh, Hate has some visitors here, but quickly traded out by Swisher, and remaining is just pistol armor, no util. You know, a recent contender for the, I won't call it like the best name in Counter-Strike, definitely the weirdest one. Have you seen Sashi's pickup? Danish team is Cooper.
Nut.
Of course I am, sir.
Nut. That's a good one.
Apparently, he's like, he's a Danish prodigy. Like, he's actually looked up to in, like, Danish Counter-Strike as the next up player. He's 17 years old.
That's
And
exciting.
he gets to play with AZ and Co. So, hey, just some background.
You also got Donk, who I just think is fitting because
I think it's
he
a
just
funny name.
donks everyone's heads.
Yeah. Honestly, it is truly an onomatopoeia for what he does.
Yeah. I think it's like the most fitting name for a rifler that just nails some headshots nonstop.
Let's see if we get any wall bangs there here.
Make Flom dance. Nothing too
Honestly, once
crazy.
upon a time, got that.
Did see that on like the ESL Instagram or something. Honestly, like spamming that wall and getting a kill. That was pretty cool. They're calling in more timeouts though, which is interesting here. I wonder what exactly M80 have really to discuss right now, right? Things are going just perfect. Honestly, they're going incredible. You have Manx, the only one really going down here. He is the only one with multiple deaths, but he's also kind of sacrificing his life for like quick trades like we've seen from Swisher over towards that A side. So there's really just no big stress here, but they continue to get those pauses and get that input.
Just keeping the head on their shoulders. Making sure they're just not overthinking it too much. Or getting ahead of themselves for that matter. You've seen the play style here has been very aggressive early on from M80. You need to temper it down, making sure that everyone's on the same page. The Wreck right now is far ahead of the pack. He's looking for this opener, but Truck Lover's going to win it. On the flip side, though, we do have Swisher dropping hate. He eventually falls, and the onus is now put onto Truck Lover here on the B side. He's eating flashes non-stop, but does recover, playing behind the pillar, but traded out by Mobs. 3v3. Cooper, oh, he got outflanked, and Manx will drop him. Now a 2v2, though, as Flum is able to bite back with another kill. Back and forth we go.
It's a big flank coming through here as well that they have to be prepared for, but Wolfie has a deep sight line towards CT spawn, and Manx is going to follow up here, going to get even further aggressed. This is very far forward, but now Manx has the back. And Wolfie has that CT spawn position there. It's Flom taken care of, and what are you supposed to do if you're Freak here?
Yeah, I mean, you feel that round pause. You know this flank is coming through. We take the aggressive fight. And around the edge of the smoke, Manx will catch Freakazoid blindsided. 6-0 for M80 as they navigate the madness.
A very chaotic round right there, but Manx taking so much space right there, actually getting in the face of Cooper before he even scopes in on like white box right there is incredible. That's just the value of his space taking right there. That's very exciting from M80. And as I said, he has been one of the players that has had to sacrifice his life for some quick trades, but this time around he's able to find the entries to back it up, which is absolutely incredible. We got another bit of a scrappy purchase here as well from Mythic,
oh!
It's not getting any easier here as time goes on.
Yeah, and your legs are going to get spotted out because it's an easy one way and things just cannot go right for Mythic. Flom is about to get outflanked. You gotta be aware of this possibility. Flom does get away with his life, and Cooper actually thieves one back on the B site, but things need to change here on A quickly. There is support in the form truck over here. Flom has made the full fallback, but oh, he's just gonna get wallbanged? Sure, man.
He tried to wallbang for a couple seconds, and I think Wolfie might have spotted the tracers or something and just sends it right back.
7-0 for M80. Soon to be M80. Sorry, I couldn't hold it in. I'm sorry, Cole. We were about to have such a great moment, but
we didn't get there yet.
I burned it, Cole. I'm sorry.
No, it's 100% 7-1.
This next round is gonna be absolute, just like complete flawless.
Yeah, with no problems. Everyone's gonna find their kill on the default. They're gonna lock it down. It's gonna be easy. This is where Mythic at least get one.
Yeah, I mean, it's Cooper at least will be able to pick up an op this round, so if there's any round to do it, I mean, this is the one.
Back on it again here. Last time he was wielding, he just got kind of decimated by Manx's very forward position. So this time another chance here. 4 players starting over towards A, so they're clearly identifying a bit of a stronghold here for the CT side. Mythic prioritizing control and establishing that dominance on this A side. But in doing so, they get that quick control, they get that victory, and now they start to spread themselves out here.
I like the slower play, though, from M80. If they rushed, this round would just be over. 4 players on A. It's done. If they take it slow, they can dice up some duels here. Can Cooper hit this shot? Sure. Close to the sandbags, hands the first kill away, but Cooper is able to refrag back. That is something you want to get started with here for Mythic.
Such a relief that he finds that trade, man. If Swisher gets another one of those multi-kill injuries there and takes down Cooper, that'd be devastating there. Cooper's still taking some fights over towards A, but in doing so, he kind of has to fall off here, but he knows the pressure put on his shoulders to maintain control towards this A side, but can't fully commit with that AWP and kind of being alone with limited resources here. So this is going to further spread the defense and putting more weight onto the shoulders of players like Truck Lover locking down this B side. You mentioned a real silver lining here for that last map, but he just goes for a peek forward and doesn't have a lot of help.
Yeah, and his help has actually just been straight up removed. They were prepared. They weren't all tunnel visioned onto Truck Lover. They kept their eyes open, and they found Flom, and Truck Lover simply falls next. Cole, can I say it now?
It did not go as we expected.
It's M80 right now.
There you go.
Am I like the first person to say that here and see it? I haven't heard anyone use it, but
Have they gotten any 8? I mean, I'm sure they probably have. I've seen some pretty dominant score lines. They were up 16-2, I think, last week up against Bad News Bears on this map.
Yeah.
So I'm sure there was some sort of 8-0 start. Highly likely with a scoreline like that you get off to a nice dominant start.
all right. At least a bit of a hole on the back end for Mythic, but 8-0, and M80 don't really care because everyone has above 10K.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Money isn't a thing for these guys. Not until they start losing some rounds, really.
I mean, Swisher nearly has the entire kill total of his opponents right now.
I don't know what ADR he finished in that first map. We can actually go check real quick, but he's at 150 again, like on this map as well. So he's just like pocketing a $150.
Talking about it like it's a currency. He treats it like a currency because they're gonna get another double entry, straight double nade onto the offer. That was your win condition, and it doesn't fire a shot. Flom sticking around and just to get headshot, and it's aim practice for Swisher as he flies up short. Now, hey, at least we'll frag one back, but at least you're in a 2 versus 4.
Yeah, we're really grasping at straws here to find some measure of success here for Mythic because they are just getting thrashed right now. And now, that'll help. Hate finding a big kill right there into the op of Wolfie. They've actually got Truck Lover diving back over towards B's, and that's another chance at an isolated duel here onto Rec as well.
Come on. Oh, but Rec is just... He got the AK. Truck Lover was fast on it, too. Like, you gotta give it to him. He does what he can to turn these rounds on its head. Oh, Rec, okay. He will hand his back over to Hate. It will actually give Hate an opportunity with Manx extremely low and the bomb only now just being planted.
Yeah. Manx even picks up the op with a low HP to make this even more difficult, but Hate, I mean, you really just don't have nothing to lose when you're in this sort of position, so he's going to give it a try.
Mal's going to get caught off guard. He
Hello?
will get caught off guard on the quick switch. Fake defuse. On for the ace clutch here, but handing his back over to Manx. He's going to get it, but no time. No kit. What an effort there from Hate. An ace attempt, but the round count stays 0 for Mythic.
It's a little bit sad right there. What a nice try. It would have been a nice way to start things off. Especially, you know, Hate coming through over on that B side, left with some tough work to be done, but finds so much success there in trying to close out the clutch. It's not going to happen. M80. Don't give it enough time. If you just had some extra money for a kit in that round, it would have been so much more promising, but not afforded to them. And it's still going to be that strong results, but they are kind of chunked through the economy. There, you actually just do 100 damage with that HE, or near it. And Malbs is now waiting for further aggression here.
Cooper. Oh no, a missed shot.
Goodness.
It was a fast shot too. Like, Malbs was not prepared for it, but somehow that went awry. I don't know where that shot went. Oh, and even a double grenade onto Truck Lover's position. Fortunate that he was on the edge of the world rather than on the quad position proper, or else he was gone. I mean, look at the HP bars to lead off here.
So much resources here on the B side. Gonna start to press the issue towards A, though. There's just not any resistance that they're walking into. It's all a little bit too late for the party there for Freakazoid and Manx.
Wow.
And Swisher, a bit of a powerhouse duo are gonna find the entries. 15 and 4 for Swisher right now. This guy is playing out of his mind.
Straight disrespect there from M80. There's a little one-way smoke tossed up to try and take down the entry, but they're just playing so close. I thought he was Swisher to get the kill, and somehow Wolfie landed that shot. And everything connecting here for M80. Disrespecting the utility, knowing we got numbers, we got play. Oh my goodness, Swisher, come on. Is he gonna take everything from him? Manx will with the headshot. It's M100 for M80. 10-0.
Yeah, this is devastating. These guys are looking top-notch right now, man. Another quick night at the office for M80. Almost feel certain. I don't know if we'll get Mythic really showing up here on map number 2. I mean, we expected some good things. I mentioned that this team has a whole lot of potential on this map. I feel like they've got a devastating duo, and Mouse and Rek locking down some tough roles here on this map. Then you also have so much firepower over towards that A side when it comes to Swisher. And now Manx as well on this side of things is finding great work as well.
Jeez. Well, here we go. Again. Now, a lot of damage dealt from these pistols. Gives an opportunity to maybe farm out just a bit, but with Wolfie poking and prodding these positions, there's nowhere to stand for Flom. He does get away with another dink. Like, it's something. And Cooper's just hopping, skipping, jumping up ramp, but there's nothing more to say about that. Do I keep the joke going? I don't think I should. Truck Lover's down to 18 points of health and 11-0 here for M80. We start approaching a different number. It's double that of 80. We should just leave it complete silence for the rest of the broadcast here and not even mention it.
Yeah?
Oh man. It's feeling like it has this energy, Cole. It really does.
Yeah, it kind of does feel like Mythic just gotta kind of shake this one off, you know what I mean? They're sitting there. Imagine Flom just like kind of relaxing right now. Just realizing that they are going up against some of the toughest competition. Some of the competition that over the years seems like Mythic have molded, and maybe players like Rek might have struggled with in the past. Well, that's not the case anymore. A lot of these teams topping the charts as we
Are
said
you
before.
kidding me?
Where's that nade? Was that behind sandbags?
Yeah, it was behind the sandbag getting prepared for the peak, and he's just gone.
Yeah. And then they got another nade stack. Look at the just gameplay that these guys come through. It's
Okay.
so promising. That's Freak's first kill, fully blind. With the AWP on
With
his
the
sweatshirt.
AWP out.
Sure.
Oh, this jump up though from Rek could be devastating. Oh, he's shadow back. Exposed. Truck Lover nowhere to stand. He comes away with a dink. Like Truck Lover's doing everything he can, but it's still not enough.
What happened to Rek's gun? Where'd that go? Okay, he gets it back. There's got to be a flashbang for this angle. You imagine there is.
There you go. Rek is going to entry on 13 points of health. He's beaten Flom on the angle as well. What value there out of Rek despite a lost situation. And then Manx with the wide swing. Hate sticks around for too long. And Freakazoid, I'll tell you, he's not known for his op clutching. And I don't think he's going to throw his hat into the ring for it anyways.
Get it on the board at the very least. It was a very nice shot, but like you said, not known for the old 1v3 op clutches.
Okay, at least a good pre-aim there from Freak. He's working to hold on to this op. But this is just a game of silver linings right now, Cole.
Any sort of victory they can grab, any sort of comfort, whatever.
I want a real victory, Cole. I want a real victory.
Might not happen. Might not happen tonight, I fear. Don't know if we're gonna see that. Good news is though, this does look like a team that you know should be able to dominate over a roster like Mythic, not putting the practice and stuff. Whereas you see M80 coming through, they got nade stacks for just about every position. So you're seeing that depth. You're seeing the work that these guys are putting in, man. That's very exciting. That's exactly what we were hoping for when it comes to M80. But hey, maybe we'll see some real victories, some tangible wins here.
Come on. Just see, at this point, the scoreline doesn't matter. It's putting the number 1 on the board here for Mythic, and it might come to fruition or maybe not. It's a 2v2. But both these two players combined between the two of them, but Cooper almost goes down. The flank, though, developing from Flom. He can stop the bomb planting out in the open, but no, he's been spotted and headshotted. Guys, we gotta get the number 1 on the board. Oh my God, Cooper, he's going around the edge of the world, but Moms is gonna send him to the Shadow Realm. 13-0.
Oh no, that was their chance. That was their chance right there. Oh.
Boys, I got hyped up there for a second, Cole. Balls rips it away from him. You know, I was gonna say, you know, some people say it's a bad thing that Mythic is doing well in NA, kind of, right? You know, it's a stream team, yada, yada, yada. It's good to see M80 performing well, but I do want to see these guys post around on the board, but it doesn't seem like M80 are gonna let them. This was a 4-man ramp defense. Okay, rather 3. I'm over-exaggerating a little bit, but the point still stands. M80 are everywhere.
Jeez. This is just like rapid-fire speed running. This map. It's been... We're at 9:30 right now, and we're almost done with map 2. We've got like 15-minute delays in between games. It's just been a
We had like an hour of Counter-Strike, basically.
Yeah. As you said, it's good to see M80 show up here like this versus the side of Mythic. Again, this is a roster that, as you said, sometimes when they're doing really well, it's kind of worrisome because they don't practice. So when you see like NA teams that are practicing, that they are putting in that work, struggle against them, it's not ideal. Oh my goodness.
He's gonna stand. He's gonna stand there for the content. I mean,
oh, that would have been so funny if it would have landed.
He did get tagged, and oh,
yeah. Standing there for the content, dying for content. I think the big deal is that Mythic like to maybe string these games out, you know, a little bit longer, so that
hey man, the ad rev don't make itself.
More viewership, but M80 are not letting that happen.
We got to this point of the game. Anything goes. It's a P90 for Freakazoid. It just hasn't been. It's working with rifles. That hasn't worked. How about we just switch it up? And they are just gonna go for a straight full B executed. It's gonna work out. Cooper with a double, but this is not over just yet, as it's gonna be 3-4 right back. A 3v5 as Mythic are erased off of Vertigo. Folks, it's gonna be M150.
Dude, it's actually just wild. You see a little bit of success there for just a short second, and then you see the full feed of M80. It's just gonna be a wait, but he has a chance.
Oh my goodness, he has a chance, but he doesn't have a kit. I think that's the problem. You just can't fake defuse at this point.
Just spams him?
It's just gonna wall bang him for 15-0, baby. We need one halftime break away from the all-important pistol. We'll see you guys after a short one. Folks, all I gotta say, M150. Maybe, I mean, wouldn't it be kind of cool? Wouldn't it be kind of symbolic if we just let this pistol round play out?
A lot of casters say that pistols, they are very important rounds.
They're pretty important.
You know, everyone says they need this pistol if they want to get back into the game. But it's always more true when it's 15-0.
0.
And now you're down a man. Freakazoid,
Oh,
he gets blasted.
Boy. Is this gonna be it? It's gonna be a double boost. Up towards the wood wall, but two players are right around the corner. Here we go. The pop-up. And Malms immediately rips the first man up. Rek is up next with the pop flash. And we're looking at it. M160 here. In 16 rounds, Flom ran down, and there's the goose egg, folks. Get your Flom emotes in the chat.
That is tough right there. 16-0, and such a perfect round to cap it off as well. That looked incredible for the last pistol. They had great counter flash, perfect execution right there.